Sarah Chen is 34 years old. She's an ER nurse in Phoenix, Arizona. She works 3 12-hour night shifts every week: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. She chose night shifts for the pay differential. An extra $6 an hour. About $900 more per month. That $900 was supposed to change everything. It didn't. Every 2 weeks when her paycheck hits, she has the same thought. Where does it all go? Sterling Audit. Episode 1, The Night Shift Paradox. Sarah's take-home pay after taxes, retirement, and benefits is $4,200 a month. Not bad for Phoenix. Not bad for someone who started as a CNA making $13 an hour. Not bad for someone whose parents clean office buildings. But it doesn't feel like enough, and she can't figure out why. Here's something Sarah doesn't talk about. Every Tuesday morning after her last shift, she drives to a specific gas station. Not for gas, for lottery scratchers. $40. Every single week. She knows it's irrational. She knows the odds. She's not even hoping to win big. She just needs something that might change. Some proof that luck exists, that poverty isn't permanent. $40 times 52 weeks equals $2,080 per year. She has never won more than $20. Sarah has a nephew, Tyler. He's 8. Her brother had him young, struggles with addiction. Tyler lives with their mom most of the time. Every month, Sarah sends $200. Not officially, just Venmo. For school stuff, for whatever he needs. Her mom never asks. Sarah never stops sending it, because Tyler is what Sarah could have been if someone hadn't helped her. And then there's the skincare. Sarah has 14 different serums in her bathroom. Vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, retinol, niacinamide. She researches ingredients for hours, watches dermatologist YouTubers, knows the pH of every cleanser. Last month, she spent $180 at Sephora. Here's the thing. Sarah works night shift. She sleeps during the day with blackout curtains. She barely sees the sun. No one sees her skin except patients who are barely conscious. So why? Because her face is the one thing she controls. At work, people code. Families scream. Doctors blame her for delays that aren't her fault. The system is broken and she can't fix it. But she can fix her skin barrier. She can prevent premature aging. She can follow a routine. Skincare isn't vanity, it's control. About $150 a month on average. $1,800 per year. Let's see where the $4,200 actually goes. Fixed expenses, rent, 1-bedroom apartment, decent area, 1,450 utilities. Electric AC in Phoenix is brutal. 140 car insurance, 118 phone, Spotify, Netflix. 85 groceries. Night shift means weird eating. 480 gas, 50 Planet Fitness. She never goes. 25, total fixed, $2,348. Remaining. $1,852. $1,852. Every single month. Not assigned to anything mandatory. Over 1 year, that's $22,224. That's not pocket change. That's a down payment. That's a car. That's freedom. But where does it go? Let's put it on screen. Lottery scratchers, $160 per month. Nephew support, $200 per month. Skincare products, $150 per month DoorDash. Post-shift, too tired to cook. $220 per month Target runs. Goes in for soap, leaves with $60 of stuff. $180 per month coffee. Circle K iced coffee, not fancy. $90 per month. Random Amazon, compression socks, work shoes. Might need this. $140 per month. Affirm payment, transmission died last year. $20 per month. Total, $1,160 per month. $13,920 per year. What's left? $692 per month. And that 692 covers car maintenance, medical copays, random emergencies, and the guilt purchases she doesn't track. So Sarah saves $0. Actually, worse than zero. Sarah has $2,100 in savings. It was $2,800 6 months ago. She's moving backwards. Sarah wants to buy a small house. Not for investment. Not to impress anyone. Because she's tired of hearing her neighbor's TV through the wall. Because she wants a yard for a dog. Because she wants one thing that's hers. Zillow shows houses in decent Phoenix neighborhoods. $390,000 to $410,000. Even with a 3.5% down payment, FHA loan, she needs $13,650 to $14,350. Plus closing costs, about 3% of the purchase price. Plus moving, plus furniture, plus emergency buffer. Realistically, $28,000 total. At her current savings rate, never. Sarah doesn't have a spending problem. The scratchers aren't the problem. The nephew payments aren't the problem. The skincare isn't the problem. They're symptoms. The problem is that $13,920 per year is invisible. It doesn't feel like spending because $40 a week on scratchers feels like nothing. $200 to her nephew feels like duty. $37 on a serum feels like self-care. $18 on DoorDash feels like survival. None of it screams emergency. That's what makes it dangerous.
Here's what Sarah doesn't see. She's already spending $13,920 per year on things that don't build her future. If she redirected just 70% of that, $9,744 per year in savings. Plus, her current $692 per month left over fully protected, $8,304 per year. Total annual savings, $18,048. Timeline to $28,000 for a house. 18 months, not never, just over a year and a half. But you can't just tell Sarah, stop buying scratchers. That's not advice, that's judgment. So here's the system. The separate account. The day Sarah's paycheck hits, $1,200 leaves immediately to a future Sarah account at a completely different bank. Different login, different app, out of sight. This isn't deprivation, this is protection. Sarah still has $3,000 per month to live on. That's more than most people, but the $1,200 never enters her mental math. The guilt-free fund, $500 per month, goes into a no questions asked account. This money is for scratchers if she wants. Skincare, guilt-free, random Target runs, coffee, whatever makes her feel human. No borrowing from other categories. No, I'll pay it back. This does two things. One, removes the guilt. She's not bad for buying a serum. She budgeted for it. Two, creates awareness. When the fund hits zero on the 18th of the month, she sees it. The Tyler Fund, $200 per month on auto pay, same day as the paycheck. When it's intentional, it's not a leak. It's a value. The food problem, $220 per month on DoorDash, isn't about laziness. Sarah preps 3 meals before her shift block. Rotisserie chicken, rice, veggies, burrito bowls, pasta with jarred sauce. DoorDash is allowed once per shift block, not banned, reduced. Old spending, $220 per month. New spending, $90 per month. Savings, $130 per month. Equals $1,560 per year. The lottery problem, Sarah gets to keep buying scratchers, but they come out of the $500 guilt-free fund. If she wants to spend $160 on scratchers, fine. But that means $340 left for everything else that month. Suddenly, the trade-off is visible. Do I want 4 scratchers this week, or do I want that new cleanser? She decides, not us. Prediction? Within 3 months, she'll cut it to $80 per month on her own because when you see the cost, behavior changes.
Let's see what happens. Timeline A, current path. Year 1, savings remain at $2,100. Year 2, savings drop to $1,500. Unexpected car repair. Year 3, savings back to $2,100. After 3 years, total saved, $2,100. House down payment, $0. Still renting, still feeling stuck. Timeline B, the system, with changes. Year 1, $14,400 saved. Year 2, $28,800 total saved. At month 18, Sarah buys the house. New monthly housing cost, mortgage, insurance, tax, $2,300. Old rent, $1,450. Difference, $850 per month more. But $2,300 is building equity. $1,450 was building nothing. After 5 years total, current path still renting, net worth $2,700. System path, homeowner, cash in bank $71,000. Home equity $33,000. Total net worth $104,000. Difference, $101,000. Same income, different system, different life. Sarah doesn't need to be perfect. She needs to be 15% better than she is now. 15% fewer DoorDash orders. 15% more awareness on Target runs. 15% of her paycheck automated away. Not a complete life overhaul, just 15% more intentional. And in 18 months, her life is completely different. This was Sterling Audit. Where money goes, why it leaves, and how to change the story. Next episode, the $150,000 earner who's somehow more broke than Sarah. Subscribe to find out why.